evening. On behalf of the MCC chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our guests, college employees, and chapter members. However, this night belongs to the 25 new members to be inducted into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Our purpose is to recognize academic achievement of college students and to provide opportunity for them to grow as scholars and leaders. Before we start, I would like to give a brief history of Phi Theta Kappa, the MCC chapter, some of the Phi Theta Kappa statistics and graduation rates, and also activities that our chapter has sponsored. First Honor Society for the two-year colleges was chartered in 1910 at Stevens College for Women in Columbia, Missouri. In 1918, the presidents of the Missouri Junior Colleges for Women decided to organize a new honor society which would include all two-year colleges across the country. Thus, Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society was born. MCC's chapter was chartered in the spring of 1984 with the first official induction in the fall of 1984 with 8 members. Since that time, we have inducted 816 members, including tonight's group. Some of the chapter Phi Theta Kappa statistics are over 3 million students have been inducted into Phi Theta Kappa internationally, and the graduation rate for Phi Theta Kappa members is 92% with an average GPA of 3.8. According to statistics compiled by the National Student Clearinghouse Tracker Database, here are some of the facts about Phi Theta Kappa members. 79% attend community college full-time. 45% receive Pell Grant assistance. The average age is 28. 66% are female. 33% are minority students. 44% take at least one developmental class. 92% complete their AA degree. 71% of members transfer to a 4-year college versus 33% for other community college students. And 68% complete a 4-year degree within 6 years versus 42% for other community college transfer. Some of the activities that our chapter has been involved in is we hold a blood drive every semester, and we just had one on Monday this week. Another one is we attend leadership and regional conventions across the state of Iowa. And we have also started volunteering at the House of Compassion. We started this past spring and also this fall. We have also co-hosted our first ever trivia night in the spring of 2016, and we are planning to do this again next spring. Our chapter has also volunteered at the Children's Oncology Camp in Boone during the summer, and we have also donated supplies and prices for the camp. So now that you have a better understanding of what Phi Theta Kappa is and all it has to offer our new members, I would like to introduce Dr. Robin Lilienthal, MCC Provost, and she would also like to convey a message of congratulations to our new members being inducted tonight and the audience. Thank you.
How are you guys doing? Good. All right. Thank you for the enthusiastic response. So, as Provost of Marshalltown Community College, it is my privilege to also welcome you this evening to the Fall 2016 Induction Ceremony for the Alpha Iota Rho chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Some of you have accepted the invitation to membership because you were attracted to the transfer scholarship opportunities. Some of you may have accepted the invitation to membership because of the leadership opportunities. And some of you may have accepted the invitation to membership because this is the first time you have ever been invited to join an honor society. Regardless of your individual decision to accept the invitation to join Phi Theta Kappa, I'm sure that each of you is here tonight because deep down you are proud of your hard work and dedication to your academics and see this organization as a wonderful representation of your outstanding achievements. Membership in PTK is one of our ways of recognizing the high academic achievers at Marshalltown Community College. Phi Theta Kappa creates a unique linkage between our outstanding students in Marshalltown, Iowa, with an international network of scholars. We consider this linkage as a great benefit for our students because of you, who have decided to accept the invitation, will come to know and work with other high-achieving, service-oriented student leaders. In addition, PTK has created an international project focused on graduation and student success called the Community College Completion Corps, or C4. We know that your membership in Phi Theta Kappa will help ensure that you graduate from Marshalltown Community College. Even if your goal is to transfer for a bachelor's degree, it is very important that you complete your associate's degree. And I'm going to tell you why. On a national level, the U.S. has fallen from 1st to 16th among the 34 industrialized economies in the world when measuring the percentage of citizens having earned a college credential or degree. And today, more than 3 million livable wage jobs are unfilled in the United States because students are not entering the fields or obtaining the skills, instruction, and credentials required for 21st century jobs. More than 70% of community college students who transfer to a senior college with an associate's degree successfully complete a baccalaureate degree. So that means your chances are much higher of successfully completing your bachelor's degree if you finish your associate's degree. And if you transfer to a Regent University here in Iowa with your MCC associate's degree, you are 15% more likely to enroll 1 year later than if you had transferred with 61 credits, which, as you know, is only one course short of graduation. So by adding that extra course, finishing your degree, you have a 15% better likelihood of continuing with the bachelor's. We want you to graduate from MCC so that you can be recognized as a PTK member at graduation by proudly wearing your honor stole, which I am demonstrating this evening, with your cap and gown. And it's also pretty cool to be an MCC alum. So before we begin the membership ceremony, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me the C4 completion pledge. So y'all ready? It's kind of short, so you'll be fine. Okay? So you say, I accept the responsibility for my commitment to complete a college credential. I understand its importance to my future success. And I pledge to help one other student make and honor the same commitment. Okay, we'll start over. It's too long. And I pledge to help one other student make and honor the same commitment. Thank you, and I hope that you really will help another student that's not necessarily sitting next to you, but maybe next to you in a class, also continue and complete at MCC. So on behalf of Marshalltown Community College, I congratulate you on your individual academic achievements. I look forward to shaking your hand as you walk across the stage both tonight. Me and some other administrators will be over there at the bottom of the stairs, so don't ignore us. We'll grab you. Sometimes you get nervous. And we will also be there at graduation to shake your hands. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Now I would like to introduce Marie Shedeman, who is Assistant Professor of Social Science, and she's going to present the message entitled Roots and Leaves. Marie.
Can you hear me? Okay. Education is not just about reading books, taking tests, and learning the basics like reading and writing. Education is really about becoming a better, well-rounded person who has critical thinking skills and interest in the world around them. Like a tree grows through sun and water, we grow through experiences. My original roots are in Washington State. This is evident by the Seahawks and Space Needle products in my office. However, I'm no longer in Washington State. Over the years, I have been uprooted many times, from my childhood home to my college town. After that, I went to Arizona, Michigan, Alabama, and then Iowa. One thing that stayed constant was my ability to establish new roots and grow new leaves. When I went to college, I made new friends and experienced new things. Drag shows, tutoring, magenta hair, sociology, and physics. The drag shows gave me an increased appreciation for diversity. And although physics certainly was not my forte, it did give me a new leaf. Sociology and tutoring ignited me with a passion for a subject and for teaching. When in Arizona, I learned about organic food and went to poetry slams. In Michigan, I helped elementary students with learning disabilities learn English. In Alabama, I tried yoga, said y'all, and experienced humidity I didn't know existed. Since I moved to Iowa, I found a new love for Indian food. While working here at MCC, in addition to teaching sociology, I grew new leaves by becoming a faculty advisor for the GLBTQ Alliance and the Honors Program Coordinator. These are leadership experiences I never thought of doing before, but took the opportunity to grow that new leaf. Now I have these new leaves that I love showing off. In addition to my moves, I've also taken my roots with me in a pot during my travels so that I could continue to grow new leaves. These include trying Portuguese food, watching locals in Spain dance flamenco, hearing new languages, and making new friends, and struggling with new obstacles and achieving new victories. Sometimes trying the smallest thing, such as laundry in a foreign country, is harder than it seems, but very rewarding. All of these experiences have given me new leaves that allowed me to become a fuller tree. I think we can all agree that fuller trees make life more beautiful for the tree and everyone around it. The reason that I'm telling you this is to encourage you as honor students to use and extend your education in and outside the classroom. These leaf growing experiences add to our education in different ways, but the result is the same. You become a better person. So it doesn't matter what experiences you have, follow what interests you and never quit challenging yourself. Grow new leaves, even if you have to establish new roots or travel in a pretty pot. Keep pushing yourself to try new experiences for yourself and for others. This could be eating lunch with an international student, volunteering at the House of Compassion, or trying a new food. This could be traveling to Chicago, Canada, or Cambodia. By growing these leaves, in time, you'll become a fuller tree for yourself and everyone around you. Thank you.
Inductees, please stand.
Honored President, advisors, and fellow Phi Theta Kappa members, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our honor society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Alpha Iota Rho chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society.
Good evening. You are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces community colleges not only in your own state, but the nation and the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Alpha Iota Rho. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give of yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you. This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like the escutcheon of our coat of arms, refers to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand for society folk to evidence their culture and perform good works. Since gold is the most noble of all metals, it shall have a further significance to our society, for it shall represent that nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals which bind us together, and the cultural self-control which is the necessary foundation for true wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials. Did I just read that part? I totally lost my place. I apologize. Are the initials of the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and on the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful, curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, a symbol of learning. In the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning, the common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group. You have studied the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members, and whose principles are embodied in the Greek letters which stand for wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge which admits you into complete fellowship. Please repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly promise on this, the 10th day of November, 2016, to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa, and to keep this object and aim in mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members, and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. Congratulations.
Welcome. I'm PJ Colbert, one of the co-advisors. I teach English here, and it's my pleasure to proceed to the main event. So if our honorees will bring your cards up to the stage, sign your name in the induction book. Pele advisor will give you a gold stone. Dr. Lilienthal will hand you that temporary certificate, and then proceed to the table on the floor, light your candle, and then return to your seat and remain standing. Sartor Aguiar de Albuquerque. Major area of study, marketing. Overall college experience at MCC. I'm living great moments here at MCC. I found friends and met people that I will always remember, which relates to a happy experience in my life. MCC gave me my first opportunity to come to the United States, so I'm thankful for this. Plans after graduation are to transfer to a four-year university and keep studying marketing and playing soccer at a high level. Congratulations, Arthur. Thea Meir, major accounting, overall experience at MCC. She says, my experience at MCC has been very welcoming and everyone has been helpful and friendly. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to the University of Northern Iowa. Congratulations. This Lee Bryant, major area of study is practical nursing. His college experience, I've enjoyed my professors the most. The class sizes are familiar and allow the professors to be more hands-on. His plans after graduation, hopefully get into medical school or become a nurse anesthetist. Thank you for that, Mark. Congratulations. This is Whitney Canday, major area of study is elementary education. Her overall experience at MCC, she says, I'm currently a senior at Marshalltown High School, taking dual credit classes. So for me, MCC has given me a great opportunity to excel in my studies and keep moving forward toward my degree while still in high school. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to UNI, and she's been accepted into the honors program here. Congratulations. Jennifer Corona, her major is apparel merchandising. About her overall experience at MCC, she says, my experience has been a challenging uphill climb, but a very rewarding experience overall. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to Iowa State University. Cynthia Curry Castellanos, her major is practical nursing. Her overall experience at MCC, she says, so far has been very positive. I like that all the staff and faculty are happy to help. Or if they are not the right ones to help me, they're going to be able to find the right person. Her plans after graduation are to continue on in the RN program and to a BSN degree. Congratulations. This is Mahala Doyle. Her major is liberal arts. Her overall experience at MCC has been very good. She says, I found the classes I've taken to be very interesting. The instructors were engaging, accommodating, and flexible. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to Iowa State and major in agricultural studies and minor in agricultural business and agronomy. Congratulations. Mitchell Everly, major undecided at this point. His overall experience, he says, I've enjoyed the teaching styles of the professors and the small class sizes. His plans after graduation are to continue his studies with a degree in computer science. Congratulations. This is Isabel Bradwell, major area of study undecided. Overall experience at MCC, based on the online classes I've taken, I really enjoy the professors and like the way they teach as well. Her plans after graduation to either go to school to become a radiologist or go into law. Congratulations. This is Sydney Gruwell. Major area of study is liberal arts, biology, and chemistry. College experience, it's been great so far. I enjoy that the professors know me on a first-name basis and are always willing to give extra help when I need it. I'm excited to continue furthering my education at MCC. Plans after graduation, after getting my AA degree, I plan to transfer to another college or university to obtain my bachelor's degree. Once I finish with that, I plan to go to medical school and with the goal of becoming a pediatrician. Fernando Gutierrez Lopez, major area of study, liberal arts. Overall college experience. The idea of coming to the United States and studying in Marshalltown was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I met people that will always be in my heart, and I will never forget them because they have had an impact during my 2 years here. The education curriculum is awesome, and you get an excellent preparation and transfer to a 4-year university. Plans after graduation. I'm waiting for some soccer offers to transfer to a 4-year university. I will try to do my best in classes to become a physical education teacher or coach and playing soccer at a high level, the sport that I love. Congratulations. This is McKenna J. Knock. Major area of study, she's getting her Associate of Arts. Overall college experience at MCC, she says, has been good. I found the professors to be flexible and accommodating to my situation. Her plans after graduation are to continue her education at a 4-year school. Congratulations. This is Cole Langenbaugh. Major area of studies, business. His overall experience at MCC has been a home away from home. Everyone is incredibly friendly, and I find myself making new friends every day. MCC has surpassed my expectations. Plans after graduation, he says, I plan on continuing my career as an entrepreneur. I intend on wearing many different hats. Congratulations. This is Megan Lanning. Major area of study is music education. She says about her experience at MCC, starting off at MCC was the best decision for me. So I could stay at home for 1 more year and figure out what I wanted to do when I transferred to a 4-year college. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to UNI to be a choral teacher, and hopefully I will graduate from UNI in 2 years. After that, I hope to be employed at a school near the Cedar Falls area. Congratulations. This is Brooke Miller, major area of study, liberal arts. Describing her overall experience at MCC, she says, so far my experience has been great. The instructors and staff are very helpful and welcoming. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to the University of Northern Iowa. Congratulations. This is Wilson Mulder, majoring in engineering. His overall experience at MCC says, I've enjoyed my time at MCC, especially the chemistry and calculus classes. Go figure. Future plans. I plan to transfer to Iowa State to complete an engineering degree. Congratulations, Wilson. This is Maria Ramirez, majoring in accounting. Her overall experience at MCC, she says, has been great. The best decision was to attend here. Her plans after graduation are transferred to the University of Northern Iowa. Congratulations. This is Carrie Schmidt, majoring in liberal arts. Her overall experience at MCC, she says, so far has been going pretty well. I have faced some challenges in a few classes, but look forward to what's coming up next. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to a 4-year university and get a job in the science field. Congratulations. This is Courtney Schmidt, majoring in veterinary science. About her overall experience at MCC, she says, so far I've had fun in all of my classes, but I've also had challenges in some of them, but look forward to what happens next. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to a 4-year college. Not sure where yet, but I would want to continue to pursue veterinary science. Congratulations. So this is Mariella Tellez, majoring in criminal justice. About her experience at MCC, she says, I've had incredible experience. Everyone in the building is extremely kind, and the professors actually take time to help you. Coming to MCC was one of the best decisions I've made. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to UNI to major in criminology. With my criminology degree, I hope to become either a juvenile probation officer or a criminal investigator. Congratulations. Mark Van Meter, majoring in engineering. About his overall college experience at MCC, he says the teachers and staff have provided a friendly learning experience. Plans after graduation are to transfer to Iowa State University. This is Jerry Lynn Westendorf, majoring in elementary education. About her college experience, she says, going to college at MCC has given me so many opportunities that I don't think I would have had elsewhere, such as the chance to be a peer leader. Choosing MCC has allowed me to grow as a student and to become much more conscientious and organized in my studies. Many of the faculty have been extremely supportive and helped me to become more confident in my academic abilities. Being here, I was able to take classes that I wouldn't have thought to take elsewhere, and it's helped me to get back on track to graduate with my degree. Her plans after graduation are to transfer to Iowa State University. Congratulations.
Okay, please turn your programs over to the other side and sing the chapter song on the back. And that's a requirement. It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the Library Fellowship of Scholars and Awards. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always for truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Let's give a big round of applause for our new members. Okay, now you can extend a lot of your hand. And just
on behalf of Phi Theta Kappa, I'd like to say congratulations to each of you for not only your outstanding academic achievements, but also for accepting membership in our chapter. Our advisors strongly encourage you to take up an active role in chapter activities while you're here at MCC. To our guests, we say thank you for helping us celebrate an important milestone in the lives of our new members. What an accomplishment. Once again, please let's give a big round of applause for our new members, and please join us for refreshments after the ceremony. all new members, please stay for a group photo immediately after the ceremony. And also, please return all PTK stools to Pele or PJ before you leave for the evening. Thank you.